Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to another match of Super Metroid Rando League Season 4. Week 3 coming to an end, but plenty more races ahead. We got FrencHForCe going up against Mastercard, Lotus, PSC Baseball Guild. I'm just going to say Baseball Guild from now on. That's a lot of words. This year, you're Dasser. I'll go with Dasser. Dasser for the Baseball Guild, Weesh for FrencHForCe, and we are off. Week 3, major minor for the item split. So majors will be in major locations, minors likewise, which are the minors. We have full area randomization, except for the first one that's going to bring us to Retro Brinstar to get our more. We have workshop. So bosses are doing a bit of house swapping, seeing if they like somewhere else. So going down as always, we're going to get at least 2 majors. One in the ceiling that our moth friend, who is called a Rio, helps us get, and then whatever's on the morph ball pedestal. Sometimes it's even morph ball, but it's not this time. Grapple beam. Kinda odd to get that early. At least odd in my mind, because I almost never see it this early. That'll be nice. Neither of these runners don't like doing CWJ. They can cross that off the list, not have to worry about it. I was trying to look up some info on both these runners before we got started. Here's are getting their morph ball in the ceiling. Weesh. I think is one of the developers for the Metroid Randomizer. And if that's true, then definitely big shout-outs to Weesh for making an already awesome replayable game even more replayable. And yeah, those silly rando streamers not starting their timers. Salty would never do that. Unless it was week 1 and he forgot to start a timer and forgot the delay. But that's in the past. We can move on from that. Supers and regular missiles down here. So we can't check meme route. And when we go back up top, unless BT has something nice for us, we're going to have to check the Eastern Criteria portal that would be top of Red Bryn. As we go through the climb, getting up top, want to shout out Jestro. I'm on comms a lot this year. Jestro's on just as many trackings, it seems, and I could not do it without Jestro. Huge help. So shout outs to him. Please give him a follow if you can. A little bit of climb troubles here for Weesh, but that happens. My hands get a little jittery in the first 5 minutes of a race. I think our runners are going to settle down and do just fine, though. So let's see what BT has in store for us. Oh my goodness. It's a vanilla milkshake. Oh, no, it's just bombs. But that is vanilla. So we're going to have a rare BT boss fight here. Super missiles, just need 2 of those. And he'll sit right back down for you. Dasher opting for the 2 missiles, 1 super route. And Weesh going for the 2 super route. Both down, no problem. And with bombs, we don't have to just go see that Red Bryn portal. We can go check out the 2 Western Criteria portals. And if they feel like it, they can do Gauntlet. Not super fun with no E-tanks and just bombs, but it is doable. So we're gonna get a save from Dasser. Might be seeing a gauntlet play. Terminator just has a vanilla E-tank for us. Oh, nope, Dasser making the big play over to Red Bryn, causing some divergence. I made this play in my race, and it actually kind of worked out for me. I didn't win, but I didn't lose badly. I just, regular lost. And this portal, gives him upper Norfair, but right where you'd go to Lava Dive. Not where you want to be. Not with no tanks. I missed the portals that Weish went to. But he's checking what would be Torian now. And it's Green Brand. So Weish making the correct decision. At least what it seems like to me. You want to get the Green Bryn, get all these easy checks out of the way. There's some good majors to be found. And since we have bombs, we're not looking super hard for our power bombs, but it would be nice to get a pack or two of those. And front of East Meridia was the other portal. Alright, thank you, Gain. I appreciate that. Alright, Green Hill portal. Where does it go? That's where Mother Brain is. That's one of the nicer Mother Brain portals I've seen this week. So runners probably not too upset about that. Got a vanilla missile outside of charge, and the charge beam location is giving up some more energy. Nothing mind-breaking yet, but hey, screw attack. It's a really nice find in Gauntlet. It's gonna be easy peasy for Das to get out of here now. That's a nice thing to see. Easy movement. Although I guess not super easy on Power Suit with 18 health in here. That's kind of scary. I'm hoping he survives. Yeah, just take a breather up there. Das is getting me in clench mode. I'm scared for him. Please stay safe. Don't want to see an early death. Want to see a good race. And he's free. Awesome. And as that happened, Weish gets the first Powerbomb pack. So from here, probably check some Wave Gate, some Etacoons, early Super / Brinstar Reserve location. See where we can get some progression from. Really nice to have a Green Bryn portal this early in the game. So I think the Sahasra bot was being nice with the seed. Beautiful first try Wave Gate from Weish. Into an Ice Beam. Some runners take that off early. We'll see what Weish decides to do. Doesn't add a whole lot of damage, and some people prefer not to shoot things twice when you can shoot it once. But it is nice to find, because at the end of the day, it's a big helper in Torian. Yeah, definitely. Ice Beam is something I always want to find. I'm just, never wanting it this early, I suppose. But now, Weish has it, doesn't have to worry about it. And we can keep exploring. And we want to do some extra exploring in this week. because with boss shuffle, you don't know who you're going to run into. Maybe Ridley is renting out Kraid's warehouse for the week, and you don't want to run in there with no charge beam and only 10 supers and an ice beam. That would be pretty bad. Here we go for our Edakun check. At least the top 2 items. It's only major minor. If they fall down, it would be a mistake. Please don't fall. Alright, high jump boots. Always nice to see. And now Dasser's coming along the same route that Weish was on. And he'll be finding all these things right quick behind him. Green Hell's gonna find his Torian path. Good knowledge to store for later. And Weish did not fall down into the frog pit of spiky demise. That is very good news. Going back up top. Let's go check out my favorite room, the early super room. Alright, so our major here for Weish is more energy. So with energy, ice and high jump, and grapple beam, we might see some Suitless Meridia stuff. That's what I automatically think when I get this kind of loadout. It's like, nope, you're gonna have to do some Suitless Meridia. Not my personal favorite. Hopefully these runners are better at that than I am. I'm much better at trying to do the heat runs in Norfair than I am doing Suitless Meridia stuff. And it looks like Dasser skipped the check that would have got him the first pack of power bombs that Weish got, but I would think he's grabbing these power bombs on the way out, just like Weish did. So both runners, at this point, same portal knowledge, except Dasser has one extra portal, which is that upper Norfair down by Lava Dive area. And mostly the same loadout. Weish is going to check top Green Bryn. We'll see what we get here. Ooh, Forgotten Highway to the top of East Meridia. Not what you want to see this early on, but with high jump and ice and grapple, that might be where they need to go. They do have a couple other portal options available to them to check out. If they want to, they can go see what meme route would be now with power bombs. They can go check out where Moat would bring them. So there's still some options out there without having to do Suitless Meridia yet. We'll just see if they want to take the time to do that. Last time they were there at Moat or by Moat and down by meme route, they didn't have any power bombs to even check it out for themselves. Sorry, I meant back to Moat, not back to Most. Which Dasser went by Moat to check what the Red Bryn portal would be, but couldn't go to Moat due to lack of power bombs. looks like Weish has decided I'm gonna go see what my other options are. Because East Meridia, not a very fun option. And now Dasser's gonna go do the wave gate. And I think this is where ice is. Those high jump boots, I think the high jump boots make that gate glitch a little easier. Thankfully, I learned how to do it the hard way first, and then when I had to do it with high jump boots, it was just kind of nice. It was a quick learn. Well, if you make a typo when you're talking, I make a lot of tacos. And they're not the delicious kind with like, ground beef and cheese and salsa and stuff. They're the what are you talking about salty kind of tacos. Okay, so Weish is now, with all those 10 power bombs, gonna grab Screw Attack. Not knowing it's Screw Attack until about now-ish, but this will be a nice thing to see. So if Meme Route or the other side of Moat is not some sort of, I don't know, Red Bryn or Upper Norfair heat run type of portal, then it looks like we're gonna have to go to Meridia, because we have what you'd need to get some stuff done in there. And I wish I knew more about these two runners to tell you who's more favored in that kind of situation, but I just don't. Like, baseball is played on land, so unless that PSC in the middle is like for pool swimming club, I don't know if Dasser's great at Meridia stuff. France is by the Atlantic Ocean though, so Weish might be better at suitless stuff. I don't know. The Porsche Super Cup. It's a croc portal. Well, he can find his way to Bubble Mountain very easily from here. Get up the speed bugs with the high jump boots, so if we get a progression here, maybe they can avoid suitless Meridia. Jestro, is that what PSC actually stands for, or are you just having fun with it? Because I honestly don't know. Excuse me. That's what it is to them. Okay. Fair enough. Porsche is nice. So we know for sure it's not a pool swimming club. So they probably want to stay out of Meridia. And so far this route, for both runners, the game has kept them pretty linear. They've had to make all the same checks, albeit at slightly different times, but they're now pretty much right back to where we would call a tie. Because neither runners found anything big enough to give them an advantage. Got the same loadouts. Except Weish has extra power bombs, so Weish does have Crystal Flash abilities, and Dasser doesn't. So that's going to be It's going to be a little more helpful for Wish. Three E-tanks up and down without speed, I think is just barely doable. Only a reserve tank. I guess it's better than nothing. We can go back up top and fill it up. This really stinks that Dasher doesn't have crystal flash ammo. Hopefully he can make it back. It's really tight. Might need a pause buffer. Nope, just got it. Yeah, unfortunately, Dasher didn't have time to look at the ceiling. Only got back with about 12 health. But good news for him, it was only standard missiles. So didn't miss out on anything big. The only thing that would have saved them there is if it was a power bomb pack. That's exactly what Wish is going to do. Fill that health back up. And take a more calm stroll back up the speed bugs to refill. Dasher with a smart safety save here. Probably going to check reserve. They have high jump, so this wall jump is doable. Yep, there we go. Just more missiles there. Definitely hoping for power bombs. And Wish right behind with a safety save. I don't think Dasher's getting out of this one unless it's an E-tank. Oh, and it is. Alright, good luck, runner. Get some good movement. Get out of there. Be safe. That'll be a nice thing to see for Wish, too, when he gets back there. Gonna want that extra energy to go check out our wave location. And while we are getting good energy for these checks, we're not really getting progression. So if they check Business Center and that doesn't do anything for them, we might have to go back to the Meridia idea. They do have high jump, major, ice major, and wave major to check. And then if they head up Business Center's elevator, 2 more portals up there. We know the lava dive portal would bring us back to Moat, or no, what would be East Criteria. And then also they can check single chamber here, so there's lots of divergence to be had. But Meridia still could be one of those pieces of divergence. Space jump. That's a nice find, but it's going to be a tight exit for Dasher to get out of here with the health. At least we have a full reserve. Oh goodness, he fell. This is going to be tight. Oh, game that wasn't kind. Well, at least he has a close safety save. He'll probably want to go back for space jump. It's just really unfortunate that he doesn't have that crystal flash ammo. Poor Leash having a heck of a time on those platforms. And currently does not have crystal flash ammo either, but can get there. Oh, and it looks like Dasher's save was before the 4th E-Tank, so he might just abandon that idea and go to Business Center, possibly. No, Weesh. So both teams having the exact same issues early on. I don't think Weesh saved after that 4th tank. Oh, nope, he did. So he's only going to be minus a space jump. And we'll see how bad he wants that. Dasher getting to Business Center. And we get a heatless check now. So he can relax a little bit. And we're going to avoid getting space jump for now for both runners. E-Tank at high jump and Weesh is checking single chamber. And that goes to lava dive, not what you wanted to see there. And a reset. That makes sense. Smart reset, save some time. And you have Foreign Warfare access knowledge. Something that I don't believe Dasher has yet. And I think that Lower Warfare knowledge access knowledge is about the only thing splitting these two runners up, except for crystal flash ammo. So while the seed hasn't been super kind, the runners have been super close. Pretty much all the way through. See what Ice Beam has for us. Wave Beam. Alright, so Weesh deciding I want that space jump. I farmed up my power bombs. I'm going to leave here with my space jump. And that's the end of the story. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, Weesh. I was really hoping you had that. Those spikes can be a real son of a gun when you just have power suit. Alright, so Dasher giving us new portal knowledge. I didn't see what was left, but Kraid is meme route. So with everything we've seen, Meridia's looking more and more likely. But they're going to have to do something there, Suitless. Maybe not the whole thing, but part of it. Oh, we found our wrecked ship entrance. So Leash has his heart set on getting that space jump and getting out of there with it. In the meantime, Das is looking up all sorts of portals and getting a knowledge advantage. But have not decided on a route yet. I think those red dragon enemies just have a really high drop rate of those power bombs, so I know you need 11 power bombs to Crystal Flash. The other two PBs, I don't know. Spring Ball fine for Das. Spring Ball up at Spazer. And while he's here, probably gonna check X-Ray. Does not have Space Jump, but has Grapple Beam. So yeah, even more Suitless Meridia stuff. It looks like both runners are doing everything they can to avoid that option. But that might be where they have to go. So it looks like they're not comfortable with Suitless Meridia. Hopefully they get bailed out with a gravity suit at Mama Turtle or something. Make them feel a little bit better. Another thing about Area Rando that's cool that I learned is the sand pits and the rooms beneath them actually loop around on each other, so you can check both sand pits without having to go all the way around West Meridia again. You get to check both of those real quick, and all 4 items there. It is major minor, so only left sand pit will have that one major, but for Area Rando, that's a nice thing to have. And also, we have the save room in the wreck ship that works, unlike in vanilla. So I would have thought that Das maybe wanted to check that boss when he went to wreck ship, but he decided just to nope out of there. Looks like we will get a Kraid check. Hopefully he remembers to save. Okay, yeah, looks like it. Don't want to run into a Ridley or Dragon and not be mentally prepared and have to go back and redo everything you just did over the last 10 minutes. Yeah, the more of these majors we've seen, and the more portals we've seen, it looks like Suitless Meridia chances are still pretty darn relevant. Pretty high. No suits yet for our runners. We will get to see our first boss, though. It's Fantoon. Fantoon bought Kraid's warehouse. Must have got a great deal on it. I don't know if we've seen Croc yet. Unless I missed that portal. I mean, I've seen the portal coming out of Croc, but I haven't seen where Croc was. Okay, so Fantoon's being a pain in the butt. That's pretty standard. Weesh now has the wave beam, and we'll be checking all these portals that Das just checked. So if Das comes out of this with a Fantoon kill, I'd have to give the Baseball Guild the slight lead in this race thus far, but it is far from over. So lots to be done, and a probable Suitless Meridia trip. How long of a trip, we don't know, but we haven't seen any suits. Okay, so Weisha's gonna see Meme Route here. Taking a quick think about it, and gonna at least check the miner. More power bombs. And that's a good point by Twin Elements in chat. Fantoon was at Kraid's warehouse, but when Fantoon dies, all the wreck ship stuff turns on and opens up, even if he's not at the wreck ship. Dasher knows where wreck ship is, so he can head over there and check the majors. Well, some of them. Yeah, Weish is a little behind because they were adamant about getting that space jump. But space jump is going to help Weish in movement going forward. And over the course of the, I don't know, next 15 minutes, could, you know, catch or even pass up Dasser with that extra movement. All just depends on their portals, if they remember where they want to go, what they can find. Gonna get a right supers check. And there's our charge beam. And that's good knowledge for Das to know that I don't have to hunt for ammo. Maybe we'll snag one more super if he sees it for Ridley, but do not need an ammo hunt this seed for him. Oh, Das is gonna go for the boss. I don't know about this. I hope he saved at the wreck ship. I didn't see if he saved here or not. Oh, it's Kraid. Phew! Okay, good thing he saved. This is the best thing to see right here. You can grab a major behind Kraid. Not have to worry about burning up fighting Ridley or Suitless Meridia, which they both want to avoid, it looks like. What is Kraid's E-Tank going to be? Or not Kraid E-Tank. Kraid's various suit is Plasma Beam. So, Dasser now has the best beam combo in the game. Nice 20-shot Ridley, nice 20-shot Mother Brain 2. Doesn't need to worry about any ammo. But chat, yeah, you're all right. If the Crate E-Tank is progression, that's gonna be kind of brutal. Because it's boss shuffle and area randomizer. I already wouldn't know the fastest way to get back. Even if I was using a map tracker, I'd have to pause and just look at it for a minute or two. Like, oh man, how do I get back there? Alright, so Dasher's scaring me a little bit in the spiky room of death, but getting out of there, at least coming this way. And we're gonna see what's at the wreck ship E-Tank. And we starting the Phantoon fight with good health and good ammo. And Screw Attack is really nice to stay alive. Whatever was at wreck ship E-Tank, Das didn't want it. Oh, Spazer. Well, makes perfect sense why I didn't want it. Already got that sweet plasma beam. His team name isn't anything to do with Spazers, so no need to grab it. Phantoon almost done on Weish's side. And Dasher clearing out the attic. And bye-bye Phantoon. So that cuts Das's boss lead in half. We will get to see one more major here at Gravity Suit. And he might take a peek at Wreck Ship Reserve. I don't know if Weish found the portal for Wreck Ship yet, but if he did, I would think that's where you want to go. Okay, so it looks like Das is gonna at least scope out the item back here. No speed, so we can't get it. Oh, excuse me. There's something stuck in my throat. Hopefully I'm not coming down with something. Okay, so Weish did see the transition. That's good. And here's our Croc. So now we know all of our dead ends. Weish deciding not to fight Croc right now. I think I would also fight Croc there. Space Jump, you can easily get to both majors in Croc's area, and that might be the thing that gets you out of doing Suitless Meridia. So it's a little odd that he left, and that's a big find for Das. Various suit. And that was the backside going into going on the wreck ship for Weish. I would have taken that route too with Space Jump and High Jump boots and Ice Beam. Like those are two routes that make sense to me. We'll see what Weish decides. Taking a safety save. I really hope he goes for one of them. Because we know Various Suit is at Gravity now. And Croc might have something good for us. Okay, so we will get the croc fight. So we're going to see 2 majors down here. And Das is taking the portal back to Kraid to check the Kraid tank. Let's see what this is. Just energy. Okay. So the seed wasn't that evil. Croc given a vanilla E tank. We'll see if Weesh wants to wait around and find out what's at grapple. I would think so with space jump. You have it. That's a good bet for you. You might as well just try and go get it. Okay, it looks like Weesh will stick around for that. And now Das coming up on the 2 portals Weesh is at. So we might get a double croc play here. Yep, go on the croc. Then he'll probably stick around because he has charged plasma, so this won't take long. Yeah. Nice moonfall by Weesh. We'll get to see the grapple item shortly. Dasher is about, I don't know, 10 seconds from picking up his E-tank. Not counting the fanfare. And what is grapple? One of those really thrifty silver cans. Those are dope. They're so silver and clean and nice. I don't know why Weesh didn't want it. Really confusing. Anyway, hopefully Weesh now takes the back road to wreck ship with the high jump boots. Get your Varia. I'm rooting for a close race. Well, Varia suit and high jump boots. I think Lava Dive is in logic, especially with all the energy they have. So progression could be LN, or if you can find the back door to LN, then you don't have the Lava Dive. And Meridia does have a lot of majors to check. Yeah, I think, and please, if someone's really smart out there, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Gravity can be in LN as long as, you have Varia to access it. I know Varia can't be stuffed down in LN. But since this seed put Varia at a wreck ship, I believe Gravity can be down in LN. Yep, Weesh is gonna do some suitless. And Dasher just gonna find the back door to wreck ship and probably nope out of there. Nice frozen crab there. Oh, so close. Okay, that's good to know that bootless Lava Dive is not in logic, but they both have boots. But Lava Dive with high jump boots isn't too bad. Without boots, that's a whole nother story. Alright, so very nice Main Street by Weesh. Did not use up a bunch of time. It looks like we'll get a Mama Turtle check here. As long as we don't run into too many red pirates. Tell that part to look the other way. Oh! Very nice beam dodge. Yeah, I've seen gravity at Mama Turtle in 2 different races in both spots in this room. On the pedestal up top and in the wall. Obviously the one in the wall was the weak with the full item rando. Okay, so just the reserve up there and some ammo in the wall. Here, unfortunately, the turtles are not bailing us out. It's probably because we didn't bring them pizza. Turtles love pizza. If you bring a turtle a pizza, it will help you out. Weesh did not bring pizza. Heck, Weesh wasn't even wearing a suit. So. Dadgum turtles. Okay, cool. Weesh is where he needs to be now. Gets through the ship. Gets Varia. And then we gotta find that back door to LN. Weesh picking up Charge Beam. We know that Crate is down there to fight. So I don't need to save for it, but Weesh doesn't know, so it would be the smart thing to save before he goes down. And if Weesh can get through these checks and this ship with Varia before Das makes any real progress, then this is pretty tied up again. Alright, so Das is going for the Lava Dive option. With Varia and that much health, he does have a good amount of time and chances to get this. I really wish he would have found one more Power Bomb pack, because this is like the 3rd time this race Das is making me clench up and worry about what's going to happen. But he got through it just fine. Good job. Gonna take a well-deserved safety save here, and then go check out the LN portal here, which will be LN, right? I mean, it has to be. I don't think elevators do anything different. I think it's just the doors. Yeah. Okay. So. Plenty of supers to give Green Gate a chance. And also with already having Screw Attack, the pillar room is going to be a lot nicer. There we go. Not bad. Weesh is going to scout out the wreck ship reserve item. Just energy tanks for the both of them. Oh, and Dash just missing the spring ball jump. Getting that spring ball jump off the wall is not the easiest thing in the world to do. It's pretty tight on the timing. But for Team FrencHForCe, they're going to be getting their various suit very shortly. And we'll see if Weesh decides to go check out the wreck ship boss and fight Kraid, or if he just wants to move on to Lauren Warfare. Dash making quick work of the pillars here. And we'll see how worst room in the game goes for him. Nice. That jump isn't too bad with the high jump boots. Pretty evil jump if you don't have boots there. But that was a really darn good worst room by Das. And Weesh with Varia deciding to nope out on the wreck ship boss. Hopefully it's not because they think Phantoon's dead and forgot about the boss shuffle thing. That would be sad. There is our gravity at Firefleas. So while it looked for a long time like Suitless Meridio was gonna be a required thing, it was the opposite. The game wanted you to do these heck runs, get some energy, find your various suit, and then get down to LN for gravity. I thought Weesh was on a good path to catching up and getting back in this thing. I don't know why he skipped out on the at least checking what the boss was in the wreck ship. I don't understand that play. He could have a very logical reason for it. I don't know. I don't pretend I know everything about the game. Most of you know me by now. You know that I'm new. I'm just trying my best. But that play didn't... I don't understand it. Well, for the baseball guild, this is looking really good. Because Weesh is looking for progression. Oh, this might help a ton. They found the one door that would get him back into this, right as I was saying that. That's true, it will help Dask get out of here faster. But fire fleas are right here. Leash might be able to make something happen. I'm wearing my nicest suit today. They can't make me look bad. They have made me a little sad, though, because they have not found the best item in the game. That has been nowhere to be found. Yeah, you know that pigeon from Mike Tyson Mysteries? That was my dad. That pigeon was my dad. I got all of his suits. Rest in peace indeed. He was absolutely hilarious. All you guys are mentioning items they've already found. No, the best item in the game is the Spood Beaster. Because you're such a beast when you have all that extra Spood. You can do anything you want with it at that point. He's spooding around like a true beast. Yes, it is I. Good old Salty McDonald. And Dasser not checking the Mickey Mouse miner. He only has the best beam in the game. I don't understand why he doesn't want more missiles. Because when you shoot missiles, you can say kapew, kapew, kapew. With the beam, it already makes, you know, loud enough sounds. You don't have to say anything with that. Anyway, Ridley's dead, so that's cool. But I gotta say, guys, these are the two fastest runners we have in the entire competition. For them to both be sitting at 0 seconds and be this far in the game is astounding and incredible. And we should all give them a round of applause, wherever you're watching. Nice round of applause in your own home. Maybe you're watching this on the bus, going somewhere important. Just, you know, just start clapping for them. Great runners. I couldn't make it to Lower Norfair in 0 seconds. Alright, so back to real stuff. Weesh is behind a Kraid. He did not fight the wreck ship boss, which is Kraid. Kraid and Fanny swapped apartments. and Wish has Space Jump, which will help a little bit movement-wise in Meridia, where they both need to go. So this thing is not over, but we just need Wish to take care of Kraid. It's never ogre until you live in a swamp and you're green. Alright, let's see how Das does on the ice clip. Very nice. That was pretty quick. Now we get to take care of Sea Snake. Can't microwave it, but Plasma will make this short work. Okay, so Wish gonna get rid of Kraid, and that's good news. And we'll see what happens after this. Space Jump will help a little getting through Meridia, but Dasser already has a nice lead on them. Okay, Kraid is down, bosses are tied for the moment, but one of them is a lot closer to Professor Shrimpy Magumbo than the other one is. Yeah, this race has been really good. For the longest time, it was pretty darn linear. Couldn't really tell who was in the lead. Up until the point where Wish decided, no, I'm getting this Space Jump. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, I'm getting Space Jump. And it took him a little bit of time. He had an unfortunate death. And, actually two deaths. Das got Space Jump as well, but died. And decided, yeah, I'm not going back for that. We're just going to get out of here and get things done. And that, I think, is the major difference right now. It was a really darn fast ray gun. Is Wish taking the fastest way back to a Meridia portal? I thought there was one closer by that he could have went into. Alright, so down Terminator, there was a Meridia portal, but I thought it was West Meridia. And that's a weird place from the high five and area rando like this. But it happened. And Torian is super close. So Wish is going to have to borrow one of those Lotuses or Porsches from Dasher's team. Get through here quick. Nice ice clip. But yeah, I think sadly the difference here is Wish's commitment to space jump. Which normally is a pretty solid idea, so I can't blame him for being adamant and getting it. But that's the time difference we're seeing between the two at the moment. Now, with it being major minor, only so many places speed could be. Shack Tool. I don't think the runners looked left sandpit. Oh yeah, Das didn't even bother looking at Dragon's item. Just wanted to get out of there. Even if it was speed booster this late in the run, the time you make up is just a little bit more of the fanfare on the escape. Not many awesome places to use it in the three areas he was running between. But I'm still pushing for a run from the admins. Maybe not in this tournament, but sometime in the future. That, you can do a whole randomizer run like this, but if one racer gets speed booster and the 4 reserve tanks, they like automatically win. They don't even have to beat Mother Brain or anything. Admins are not on board with that right now, but maybe I could talk them into it at some point. It'd be kind of fun. Exhibition race. And X-Ray's at Dragon. Yeah, it's like, hey, I can try and beat this player, but they're really fast and they're really good. Or I can go for the other option, find those 4 reserves and speed. I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat. Maybe someday. Dasher having a really darn clean Turian. And we're 17 shots away, 16, 15, 14. I'm putting down MB2. But for the majority of this race, both these runners were super, super close. And it was really well done by both of them. So this was definitely a fun one to watch. And I'm glad I had the time to commentate on it today. I wasn't originally planning on it. But then I saw no one else could comm. And I'm like, well, you know, all these runners deserve to have a tracker and a comm if possible, because we want this league to grow and we want everyone to have fun. And I enjoy doing this. And now I get to learn more about these players I didn't know about. And they both played really solidly. Really good match. And they will both be in Torian by the time this is over, so anytime you get a long randomized match like this and both runners are in Torian together at some point, you know it was a heck of a race. So MB3 Dasher's gonna finish up Mother Brain in style. Only needed like 3 beams. Had a really good stand up. And Weesh right behind. I mean, if we go by the timers, they're both tied at 0.0. They're absolutely just burning through this race. Quicker than lightning. Very, very frightening. I couldn't keep up with them. Like at 0.0 seconds, I'm still at Series Station, you know? But for these runners, we're at Baby Skip and the Escape. So we're all caught in a time warp together watching this race. That's actually pretty cool. Well, while Dasher makes the escape, I want to shout out both these runners. They both did a fine job. Please follow them on Twitch if you're not following them. And please follow Jestro. Jestro has been a tracker for me in many of my comms. And he's just made life so easy. So thank you, Jestro. Really, really appreciate you. And thank you, chat, for being here and having a fun time with me. Really like chilling out, watching some Super Metroid, talking to the community. It's a lot of fun. And GG's for Dasher at 0.0 seconds. What an absolute studly time. Maybe a little closer to 119 flat, but, you know, 0-0. Great job, Das. I don't know if they're coming in for an interview. I don't know if they're runners that enjoy that, but they might. We'll see what happens. 1:19:01 real time in the game. I don't know what it was on race time GG, but GG to Dasser. And Weish is going to come in with a really nice time here. Probably a 1:24-ish. 1:24:30. No, that's too long. He has the best beam as well. Just the cutscene. I don't know how long the cutscene is in between. Yeah, I don't know what those super fun suits mean. I guess I have a lot more of the Varier Randomizer to check out and different modes to play with. Well, Varier Randomizer, you can already be Ronald McDonald and be a clown with a clown car spaceship and pick up bacon McMuffins. So they already have clown options. Alright, where was Speed Booster? Reserve tank in Meridia. Well, that's why no one got it. So left sand pit. Super fun suits takes away a suit out of the game. Oh, wow. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, so far I've only run the Varier Randomizer on the season settings for practice and whatnot. I haven't had time to play with all the different things that it can do, because it does a lot of really cool things. Hey Jestro, is it looking like either racer wants to come in for post-game interview stuff? Or should I start wrapping it up here? They're both in the room. Okay, well that's cool. My bad, Jestro. And we're joined by the runners. Hey, GG's, guys.
Hello, GG's.
GG's.
Man, that was a really fun race. It was really tight for the longest time. Once you got down to the heat runs in Norfair, there was that's where we finally got a little bit of a discrepancy. Where Dasser, I hope I'm saying that right.
Nope, that's fine.
Was gonna get space jump and decided, no, this is taking too long. I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, when I saw space jump there and then I died, I was like, I found everything in Upper Norfair. I'm just gonna hope I don't need space jump, and I'm just leaving because it's not really a necessary item to get. So.
And we went back for it the second time.
Okay.
And
yeah, and a third time.
Yeah, and it didn't take too long. It probably took an extra, I don't know, 2 minutes, but I think that's where our route divergence really started. But I thought you both ran a great race. What did you guys think about the seed?
It's one of those usual wild goose chases for gravity, but other than that, it's pretty all right.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah,
Flea
I was ready to run the seed without gravity when I found Varia. I was happy, but then I stumbled upon gravity right in the Lower Warfare. So
Yeah, I was ready to do Suitless Meridia if gravity wasn't at Fireflies, but yeah, just glad it wasn't a Suitless Meridia seed.
Me too.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had a lot of chat cheering for that though, but
Thankfully, it wasn't.
At first, I was really. I mean, the first majors I found were grapple and pedestals, and ice,
Oh yeah,
and then high jump, and then springball. That was like what the hell? Not
Yeah.
springball right away, but we found springball a little bit after. So I was thinking maybe there's something there. So before going to Wreck Chip, I checked my turtle, and it was a reserve tank.
Okay. Yeah, I was when I broke the two. I saved. I went up the entrance in Red Brinstar, and then I went to Crab Hole, and then I saw I was in the top of West Meridian. I was considering for a second to check Mama Turtle, and then I just reset, and I couldn't do it because I made my choice. So I'm glad I didn't check Mama Turtle then.
Yeah, I was aware that I lost time, like getting the space jump. So I was trying to maybe if I didn't have to check the old wreck chip and Varia was sitting at Mama Turtle or Gravity, it would have given me an advantage.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's one of those unexpected rando's gonna rando type of thing. I had the same type of seed in the fact that I found gravity really early, and Varia was just the opposite route I could have taken, and I didn't get back to it till very late in the game, and that's what slowed me down at the end. But yeah, I thought both of you guys ran a really great race. It was a lot of fun to watch. You're both really skilled players, in my opinion, so I had a lot of fun watching and talking in the chat about it. And yeah, so one more time, I just want to shout out these runners. Please give them a follow. Please give Gesture a follow. Any last words from you, Das or Weish?
Thank you for commentating, and thanks Destro for tracking, and GG's.
Yeah, thank you all, and GG's again.
Absolutely, thank you guys. It was a great game. So that will do it here for us. There's still one more week 3 race, 6 o'clock Eastern, I believe, and then we move on to week 4, which is another co-op week. So a lot of fun headed our way in the future. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We'll say those last 4 magical words. See you next mission. Everyone have an awesome night. Take care, everybody.